Hello. My name is Swaggy McSwaggerson. I just spent all my swag points on this sweet stash and suit. I hope you like. I am here to talk to you about culture in the 1930s. Don't worry, 'tis a very interesting topic, I assure you. Yes, I remember it well, foxy dames in their floor-length dresses, leather football helmets and cars that all looked like grumpy old men. Back then it was okay for furry men to wear short shorts, but I digress. Although the 1930s were a difficult time for many Americans, it was the golden age for the motion picture and radio industries. By the late 1930s, 65% of the population went to the movies once a week. The U.S. had 15,000 movie theaters. That was more than the number of banks and twice the number of hotels. Wacky comedies, lavish musicals, love stories, and gangster films all vied for the attention of the movie-going public. New stars of the time included Clark Gable, Marlene Dietrich, and James Cagney. Cagney was what you young people call a player. And you know I ain't no player hater. People looked to the films as escape from the Great Depression. One of the most popular films at that time was Gone with the Wind. I took my girl to see it, but she fell asleep so I left her there. The Wizard of Oz came out at the same time, so I just went to go see that. My gangster comrades and I loved to view gangster films. They showed the dark, gritty side of the American thug life. My favorites were Little Caesar and The Public Enemy. Don't look at me like that. You know I'm about that life. Radios were pretty big in my day, as well. But we weren't listening to Hot 105 jams and all that booty-shaking nonsense. Back in the day, we had radio programs. They were like TV, except you listened to it. My favorite radio broadcaster was Orson Welles. The whole family would sit around our huge 3-inch radio and listen to him read War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. Granny Berta used to listen to her soap operas late afternoon, and by the time I got home from school kids stuff like The Lone Ranger was playing. Do you know why soap operas are called soap operas? Because they were mainly sponsored by soap companies. I guess that's why old ladies smell so good. That was trash. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Anyway, even though movies and radio were pretty happy, the art, music, and literature of the time was sober and serious. However, much of the artistic work conveyed a more uplifting message about the strength of character and democratic values in the American people. The Federal Art Project paid artists a living wage to produce public art. Its purpose was to promote positive images of American society. Have you ever seen that painting of an old man holding a pitchfork and a blonde woman in front of a White House? That painting is called American Gothic, and was painted by Grant Wood. He used real people and a real house for that painting. I guess you could say he colored their world with his painting. I'm afraid I am what you young people call well done. Oh well. Oh. MG. Have you ever heard of Woody Guthrie? LOL, I should be rapper. Woody was a singer and songwriter. He was special because he experienced the Dust Bowl firsthand, and wrote touching songs about it. Lots of people wrote books about the hard times. Richard Wright, an Afro-American author, wrote Native Son, a novel about a young man trying to survive in a racist world. Then there's the famous Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. It's about the lives of an Oklahoman family after they left the Dust Bowl for California. I wonder if they like Welch's. Ha ha. Hee hee. I'm funny. And attractive. Hit me up on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. This has been Swaggy McSwaggerson saying, deuces.